In a world where the pace of life is constantly accelerating and eating often becomes just a mechanical act, many of us lose the deep connection with what and how we eat. Food turns from a source of vital energy and genuine pleasure into a reason for anxiety, guilt, or simply unconscious absorption. However, there is a powerful and transformative practice, mindful eating. This is not another strict diet, but rather the art of meditating with food, which offers a deep and intuitive path to harmony of body and spirit. Mindful eating teaches us to be fully present in each moment of eating, perceiving it with all our senses, and sensitively listening to the signals that our body sends. This is seeing unlimited greatness. By returning to this ancient but forgotten wisdom, we can restore a healthy and joyful relationship with food. This allows food to truly nourish not only our physical body, but also our mind and soul, opening up a new dimension of pleasure and well-being. What is mindful eating? Mindful eating is rooted in the principles of mindfulness, which is the ability to be fully present and aware of the present moment, without judgment. When applied to food, this means attention to sensory experience, being fully immersed in the act of eating, noticing the colors, textures, smells, tastes, and sounds associated with food. Listening to internal cues, recognizing physical hunger and fullness, as well as emotional triggers that may compel us to eat. Awareness of food sources and journey, understanding where the food came from, who grew or prepared it, and what energy was put into it. Non-judgmental, accepting your eating habits without criticism, but with a willingness to understand them and, if necessary, change them. Gratitude, expressing appreciation for the food and the opportunity to enjoy it. Why is mindful eating important for harmony? The practice of mindful eating has a profound impact on our physical and mental well-being. Improved digestion and health. When we eat slowly and mindfully, our body absorbs food better. The brain receives signals of satiety on time, which helps to avoid overeating and related problems such as heaviness, bloating, and excess weight. It also promotes more efficient absorption of nutrients. Reduced stress and anxiety. Eating becomes a pause, a moment of relaxation. Shifting attention from external problems to the sensory experience of food helps to reduce stress and anxiety by focusing on pleasant sensations. It is a kind of mini meditation during the day. Development of self-awareness. Mindful eating teaches us to distinguish between physical hunger and emotional hunger, hunger from boredom, stress, sadness. This develops emotional intelligence and helps to find healthy ways to cope with emotions without resorting to food as the only consolation. We begin to understand what lies behind our desire to eat. True enjoyment of food. When we eat mindfully, we truly experience the taste, aroma, and texture of food. This enhances the pleasure of eating, even simple dishes, and helps us avoid the need for large portions or overly intense flavors to be satisfied. Every bite becomes a discovery. Creating healthy habits. Instead of rigid restrictions and prohibitions, mindful eating gently nudges us toward healthier choices as we become more aware of which foods truly nourish our bodies and give us energy, and which ones cause discomfort or a feeling of heaviness. This is a natural path to intuitive eating. Strengthening the connection between body and spirit. The practice teaches us to trust our body, its wisdom and signals. This deepens intuition and a sense of harmony between physical needs and emotional state. We begin to treat our bodies with greater respect and care. How to practice meditation with food. Mindful eating. Mindful eating is a skill that develops with practice. Start small by choosing one meal a day or even one bite of food to practice this. Eliminate distractions. First and foremost, create a space for mindfulness. Turn off the TV, put away your phone, close tabs on your computer. Avoid reading, working, or watching videos while you eat. Eat at your desk rather than on the go. Create a calm and pleasant atmosphere. Perhaps light a candle or put out some flowers. Slow down. Start by putting your utensils down between bites. Pause before taking another bite. Take your time and give yourself time to chew each bite. Remember, digestion begins in the mouth. Engage all your senses. Sight. Before you begin, look at the food. Notice the colors, the shapes, the way the light reflects off it. Notice the layout of the dish, its aesthetics. Smell. Bring the food to your nose and inhale deeply. What aromas do you smell? Sweet, spicy, fresh? How do they stimulate your appetite? Touch. Feel the texture of the food in your mouth. Is it crunchy, soft, creamy, warm, cold? Feel each ingredient. Taste. Focus on the taste. What notes do you detect? Sweet, sour, salty, bitter, umami. Does the taste change as you chew? Is there an aftertaste? Hearing. Pay attention to the sounds the food makes when you chew it. Crunching, slurping, hissing. Listen to your body. Hunger. Before you start eating, ask yourself how hungry you are on a scale of 1, not hungry at all, to 10, extremely hungry. How does your body feel? Is your stomach growling? Do you feel weak? Satiety. As you eat, pause and check your satiety level on the same scale. Are you still hungry? Are you full yet? Are you overeating? Try to stop when you feel comfortably full but not overstuffed. The goal is to feel satisfied, not heavy. Gratitude and awareness of origin. Before or after eating, take a short pause to express gratitude for the food, and for those who grew, picked, transported, and prepared it. Think about the journey your food has taken to get to your table and the energy it gives you. Let go of judgment and guilt. If you find yourself eating mindlessly or overeating, simply notice it without criticism or guilt. Don't beat yourself up. Every meal is a new opportunity to practice and learn. Mindful eating is a journey, not a perfect state. Overcoming common obstacles to mindful eating. Despite the obvious benefits, there are a number of obstacles that can arise when transitioning to mindful eating. Multitasking habit. We tend to eat while working, watching TV, or scrolling through our news feeds. Breaking this habit requires conscious effort. Emotional eating. Using food to cope with stress, boredom, or loneliness. Recognizing this is the first step to finding healthier coping mechanisms. Social pressure. It can be difficult to practice mindful eating in a group of friends or family if others are eating quickly and distractedly. Cultural attitudes. Society often promotes certain diets or body ideals, creating pressure and guilt around food. Mindful eating as a form of self-care and self-respect. Ultimately, the practice of mindful eating is not just about food, but a deep form of self-care and self-respect. It is the act of acknowledging the value of your body, its needs and signals. By moving away from external rules and diets, we learn to trust our inner wisdom, developing a more intuitive and healthy relationship with food. This allows us to free ourselves from cycles of overeating, restriction, and guilt, replacing them with joy, satisfaction, and a deep connection with our physical and emotional selves. Mindful eating becomes a powerful tool for achieving wholeness and balance in our lives. Expanding the practice from food to life. The principles of mindful eating are not limited to food alone. They are a doorway to a broader practice of mindfulness in everyday life. If we learn to be mindful and non-judgmental about every bite of food, we can transfer that mindfulness to other aspects of our existence. Communication, work, rest, physical activity. Mindful eating becomes a mental workout that teaches us to be fully present in each moment, to appreciate its uniqueness, and to live a richer, more meaningful life. It is a path to finding harmony not only at the table, but in everything we do.
If you'd like to support the channel and help us keep pushing forward, there are links in the description where you can donate. Every contribution helps us reach more people, do more good, and keep this mission alive. There's also a store down below where you can grab something for yourself, or even better, a gift for someone you care about. It's a simple way to spread love and let someone know they matter. We're all just trying to grow, to become better, to rise above the noise and step into who we're really meant to be. And I truly believe change is possible, the kind of change that creates a ripple effect and helps others see the beauty still left in this world. This channel is about real growth, real transformation, and I'm here to give you a front row seat to what that looks like. Raw, honest, and grounded in purpose. God is within all of us, and my goal is simple: to reflect that light as clearly and powerfully as I can, for you and for the world around us.